guys, welcome to the stream. So today is a very special event, something I haven't done yet before. I'm going to be reacting to ghost videos. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, everything's just coming down on me. Holy shit. Okay, chill. Okay, that's pretty much all we're gonna be doing today. We're just gonna go crazy and just watch spooky shit. And it's going to be a lot of fun because I haven't seen anything. I've only been recommended these videos to watch, and everyone says they're terrifying. They are. Just don't go to bed after watching this. That's all I got to say. And sorry, I'm a bit late. I'm like 20 minutes late. I'm just like, I don't know. I forgot to take my medicine today because my nose is like stuffy and I sound like, I don't know. I sound like I'm pinching my nose. So I just had to make like tea and then I waited to come on. But yeah, we're just going to be watching some awesome ghost videos today. So whenever you guys want to start, you know, grab a drink and a snack and just kind of chill because we're going to watch some scary stuff. That's not terrifying at all. Hold up. Okay. So we're going to start from the very beginning. This is Nuke's top 5. And I'm going to put, I'm just going to put the video name in the description because there's going to be like, Lily, there's going to be like 10 videos that we're going to watch from this. Some of them are going to be like top 5, videos. Some are going to be like the scariest moments of the year. These are all home videos that people have sent in of their captures. So this isn't just one person saying, oh, this is scary, so people should watch it. No, this is a group of people, an entire fan base of people that come together to share their captures. And we are going to be debating on which ones are terrifying. I'm sure they're all terrifying because they're like top moments, but we're going to be analyzing what we see. So let's start with this one. This one's going to be 5 Twitch streamers who caught ghosts on their stream.
The top 5 Twitch streamers who caught ghosts on stream. Weird things can happen when you're streaming live, and sometimes those things don't have an obvious explanation. Now, either these Twitch streamers caught real paranormal experiences on camera, or the videos were simply elaborate live fakes. I leave that for you to decide. I've included links to the full original videos.
That one was fake as hell. Did you see that?
Like to take a closer look.
Coming out in like a sheet like that. That's so ridiculous. Okay.
Ripped Robbie. One night, Twitch streamer Ripped Robbie tries to start up his stream, but can't quite get things going. First, he begins to hear strange banging and creaking noises around the apartment.
Hatred, like,
is that Xbox Live?
That there's love, and then there's just the weird ass comments telling me to fuck.
Yeah, I swear to God, my house is haunted. You guys had to have heard that on fucking stream. Dude, stop. Did you fucking hear that, Anon?
Yeah, it was like a thump, right?
Bruh. No, I swear to God, Anon, like, no joke, like, I really did just hear something behind me.
You can already tell from like the sound of his voice that he's like annoyed. And that's already debunking that this is real. Because a lot of people who deal with this kind of stuff, like actually deal with this kind of stuff, you don't see a smile on their face or they're not excited. You know, they're kind of annoyed. And I'm kind of getting that vibe from him that, you know, maybe this stuff happens all the time. So he's just kind of like dealing with it. So that's just my first indication that maybe this is kind of real.
I heard Nox. See, Games Pro, he fucking heard that shit, dude.
So go check your closet. Dude, if you like got killed on stream, that'd be awesome.
No, fuck off.
The noises even freak out his dog, who goes and hides in another room.
Fuck my dog. He's in my room. All right. I go
Poor
out there,
dog.
and I hear something
Poor dog.
and I hear something by the washing machine, and I think it's just you there, Anon? Bro, stop, because I just came in here because I heard a fucking bang on the wall.
Robbie then begins to lose connection to a friend he's talking to on Skype, and his Xbox refuses to connect.
One more fucking freaky ass.
Thank you for the hearts.
Bro, stop!
Hello?
Stop!
Dude, what the fuck is happening?
Robbie becomes so rattled that even the sound of a stream donation almost makes him jump out of his skin.
But it wasn't like a knock, it was more of like a creaking, but it was a loud creak. Like it was like someone stepped on a wood floor, like. Oh! Fuck you!
Oh god, that's such a perfect timing right there. That is a ridiculous. That was perfect, guys. That was. This something like this actually happened to a streamer I love watching. He has a ghost in his church. I don't know the specifics, but he's figuring it out. And something was happening behind him. And he told like everyone to like be quiet for a second because he was trying to figure out what actually happened. And he has like a voice to chat thing where somebody, if they put like in the parentheses a sound effect, it'll happen. And they put a fart noise, and it was a really loud fart noise. And as soon as he told everyone to be quiet, the fart just kind of came out of nowhere and it kind of spooked him. Like you saw him jump.
Oh my god, bro, the donation popped up and just scared the fucking
Nice stream, man.
Nice stream, man. Yeah.
Finally, Robbie's mic and a camera stand topple over as if they were pushed by someone. Or something.
And that fucking creepy ass movie, bro.
Yeah, you guys saw that? The camera auto adjusted, kind of like something was maybe like in the forward view. That happens to my camera sometimes when I like move my hand in front of it, so it just doesn't know where to focus. He might just have like an old camera, to be fair, but the fact that you saw the camera focusing before it moved makes me kind of think that something that we're not seeing was in focus, you know?
Oh my fucking god! Bruh.
I know he's playing it up a little bit
Everything
because of
just
what's going
fucking
on.
fell.
Because he's on
My
stream.
camera stand, my fucking mic. What the?
Robbie decides that he's had enough and ends his Twitch stream for the night.
Bro, I don't want to be in this house. Like, I really don't want to. I don't want to be in this fucking
Yeah, you can see like from his eyes and the way he's talking that he's kind of freaked out right now.
house. I don't want to fucking be in his house, dude.
Manga Men.
Oh, ad. Sorry guys, I don't pay for premium.
Manga Men is a YouTuber who does live streams giving his unfiltered opinion on everything from manga to movies and TV shows like The Walking Dead.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Now, this quote, paranormal event seems like it could just be an equipment glitch.
Thank
But
you for the
Manga
hearts,
Men's
Lily.
freaked out reaction still makes it a very entertaining clip.
He never had that problem. Got beat up once or twice, but other than that, he never. Yo, what the hell was that?
You guys saw that? Hold up. Was that a light?
Got beat up once or twice, but
What is that? You guys see it? It's like right here. That is wild.
other than that, he never. Yo, what the hell was that?
Because the fact that it turned off and on, it's not a it's not a light fixture shadow because it's not reflecting off anything. It just appears and disappears, kind of like a particle, like that the camera catches. It would be a reflection, but the fact that it just appeared and disappeared and didn't bounce off anything, it just kind of makes me wonder. Like you see his head, like there's a light in front of him, obviously, and you see his head shadow. But if that was a reflection of something, thank you for the hearts. it would have reflected something else instead of that circle, you know? Like it would have bounced off his head to make that shadow behind him more prudent, you know?
Yo, what the fuck was that? Did y'all see that shit? It was a damn light. Maybe my screen was messed up. Shit kind of scaring me, man. I'm kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck? I seen a white circle disappear. I'm hoping it was just a screen. And when I looked over here to see if it was on the wall, I didn't see it on the wall. But when I looked back, it wasn't there. Like this is a goddamn horror movie. Something like I'm getting ready to get killed by something.
Yeah, you can already see shadows in his room, like in the I don't know if you can see my cruiser, like right here. As he's moving, you see a little shadow right here. I see a little shadow right here from the back of his head. You also see the one behind the door here. But when this little circle thing like first appears, like right here,
reaction still makes
if you look right here,
clip.
He never had that problem. Got beat up once or twice, but other than that,
see, it doesn't change the other shadows. Like maybe this a little more.
he never. Yo, what the hell was that?
But when that goes away, that shadow is still there. Oh, nerd. I'm just trying to debunk it. I took a film in school, so I know a lot about lighting.
Did y'all see that shit?
All right, let's.
Say What TV. Say What TV was settling in for a stream of a scary Let's.
Do any of these streamers know about good lighting? Jesus Christ.
Play of Five Nights at Freddy's Joy of Creation, when suddenly some scary things start to go down in his own bedroom. In the video, Say What TV can be seen continuously looking down in the beginning of the video. He later said that one of his shoes on the floor seemed to be occasionally moving or jerking on its own. He also says his screen began to flicker as he tried to play. Then, the game suddenly completely locks up, and this happens.
The fuck? The lights just went out, and my stream stopped.
Oh, his power went out, maybe?
Okay.
Like his internet?
Nope.
I think his reaction is the one a lot of us might have in this situation.
Okay.
To be fair, I mean, I have reactions like that, like when the power goes out during a storm, and I don't know there's like a storm outside. So the reaction might be real, but I don't think this is paranormal at this point. It could be a ghost, yeah. I mean, ghosts are known to affect certain parts of electricity. So per se, like they can shut the internet off but leave the lights on, or make the lights flicker and turn off but leave the internet on. Like stuff like things you can't explain that should be connected but aren't is when it becomes paranormal. So in this case, everything's working except for the internet and the lights. I mean, that could be paranormal.
Nope.
Sir Gary too.
Are you a YouTuber?
Oh my god. YouTube, chill.
Here's how you can grow your YouTube following. Even if you currently
These ads.
Sir GaryTube was streaming some Pokemon on Twitch late one night when his bedroom door suddenly closes on its own.
Granted, I just dropped my phone on it, and my phone.
That was, I don't know. Let's watch that again, guys. Cause I've seen a lot of ghost door movements, and usually it's a one swift movement. It's not like short and then it just slams. You know, it's just one swift movement.
GaryTube was streaming some Pokemon on Twitch late one night when his bedroom door suddenly closes on its own.
Granted, I just dropped my phone on it.
No, it's being pulled. It's being pulled, guys. Cause see, I'm gonna call this one out because Look at that. See, it goes a little bit, and then here it speeds up. You see right there, it's sped up like it was being pulled. I'm calling that one out. That's just me.
See that?
Gary goes to check if anyone else is in the apartment, but while he's gone, the door closes on its own
Nico!
again.
No, it's fine. I don't know. I just... Thank you for the hearts. Just, I don't know. Just for me, I think that the door was pulled. It's... Every time I see footage of a ghost, when something is moved, it's not gradual, it's swift. It's all in one motion. Unless it's something like heavy, like a rock, you know, or a chair. But if poltergeist activity happens, it's just flying off the shelf, man. There's no like gradual movement.
After looking around the room for any other explanation, Gary
He does
decides
look
to
scared
just
though.
leave
I
the
give him
door
that.
shut.
But
We'll just leave this fucking door closed.
I feel like he's playing it off.
Now, the most controversial Twitch stream paranormal video of all time is from a Twitch streamer named Rubsy. So the story goes that Rubsy was streaming from an apartment of a friend when basically all hell breaks loose. Doors are...
See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. If the door was slamming, it would be one swift movement.
Rubsy was streaming from an apartment of a friend when basically all hell breaks loose. Doors are slammed.
I can believe that because the door just shut, just one movement, you know? It wasn't gradual and then it slams. It just slams. But I don't know. That's just me. I mean, I've seen so many of these kind of footages where I just know what to look out for.
Lights are turning on and off by themselves, and things are flying around the room. Just watch a few highlights from the stream.
But yeah, that was the tragic story of my my bringing down of my.
See, with the gradual movement like that, I don't know.
Lydia. Oh, sweet, sweet Lydia. Oh my.
I don't know.
The fuck was that?
I don't know, guys. This one's kind of making me think.
Alrighty. Dude, the light, you just turned it off and it went back on. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, the switch is still down. I'm not even fucking with you. Hold on.
You guys throwing stuff. You guys are silly. I don't know, guys. Like, the whole light thing, I can see, but the whole door thing, I don't know. The only reason that I think this might be legit would be the fact that the door closes the exact same way every time it does that. That's my only reason why I would think it would be paranormal. But everything else just kind of plays out kind of differently than what I've seen before. With him being so nonchalant about checking it out. Yeah, anybody else that would see this for the first time, like he kind of looks like he has seen it for the first time, would be running out of the house. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is legit. I think that he's kind of playing it off. It's really hard to tell, but The fact that he isn't running out of the house or sitting on his couch longer to figure out if he wants to check it out makes me think that it's not really legit.
Yo, what's up, Chill Zone?
They are skipping around the video though, so he might have sat down for quite a while before checking it out. I don't know.
Hey, dude.
What's up, Pokecat?
Hi.
What is happening in your freaking house?
I don't know what's happening, but I'm
Fucking
freaking out.
incredible. What the fuck?
This isn't my fucking apartment.
Oh, it's not his apartment? Okay, so now we're getting extra details. So now I can kind of see why he hasn't seen this before, because it's not his apartment. So maybe this is legit, you know? Maybe the door slamming all the time is normal, because it's slamming the same way every time. But just his reaction, I just don't know. Like, if that was the first time he's seen something like that, I would be running out of that house, you know?
On the low key watching the door right now.
Same.
Like I'm watching.
It's not like we needed.
Oh.
Guys, it's not like we needed any sleep or anything.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
What, did he do it again?
What happened?
I heard the sound, but I can't see it yet.
What happened?
Okay, so that's when he's running out of the house. Okay, so he was holding his guns until something would start happening closer to him. Maybe he was like being defensive, like going over there to see if something was there, like a person. But then he sat back down just to wait to see if it comes closer, and that's when he leaves. Yeah, maybe this is legit, guys, because I'm starting to see more evidence that he's actually scared.
There's a box moving. What the heck?
Rebsy, what happened? Hold on.
Fuck this. Fuck this.
I don't know.
Punching the door.
I hope to God he is.
I think he
We're
just
about to find
ticked
out in a
off
few
him.
seconds.
No, okay.
What the fuck?
What's in that room? It looks like a bed behind the door. It looks like a bedroom, doesn't it?
Even the cat, named Elvis, is hiding under a table.
That house
Elvis
right now,
is fucking
please.
hiding right now. Elvis, no bullshit, is fucking hiding behind the fucking. Hold on. Fucking. Elvis, where the fuck are you, bud? Look at him, he's fucking hiding. Look at that shit. He's fucking hiding behind the fucking thing. Enlarge the screen? Yeah, better fucking.
Fuck the game at this point.
Here, hold on.
Give me a second.
See, the door's closing the same way every time. So that's really making me think that this is legit, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell, guys.
Dishonored trailer. I don't give a shit about Dishonored 2 right now.
It just did it again.
There's Elvis running in the fucking corner again.
These strange events continued for over 2 hours. Eventually, Rubsy cuts the stream short and just decides to leave the apartment.
You know what, fuck it, I'm leaving.
I would too, to be honest. All right, so that's the end for that video. We're gonna do top 10 ghost videos. So scary, you'll have gravy pants. And we all know what that means.
Jordan Curran and his 2 children were enjoying a quiet night at an Airbnb in Anchorage, Alaska. It's late in the evening when the kids fall asleep in Jordan's arms, and he takes a video to preserve this precious moment. What happens next absolutely scares the out of him.
Whoa. That's could you imagine just kind of laying in bed and then you just like look over just from your phone and just seeing something in your phone, but not like in real life? That's
Nothing here.
Can we get a replay of that?
Oh my god, I'm so.
Because they were right by the window. There's no room for someone to be standing there. And if they were, they wouldn't be able to move in time to, you know, see that there's nothing there by the time he got up.
Oh my god, look, legit goosebumps. Oh my god. What the is that?
Jordan hears a creepy growl, and when he looks at his phone, he spots the dark silhouette of a figure with no visible features standing right behind him. He jumps up and spins around, but there's nothing.
Yeah, there's just a curtain there. There's no room for anybody to like stand there and get out of the way in time. Yeah, crazy, huh?
There, the figure has disappeared. To this day, Jordan still has no idea who or what was in the room with him and his children.
That looks like it's right in front of the curtain, but it's kind of like not 3D, if that makes any sense. Nico, throwing things at me.
He still worries about what might have happened if he hadn't been awake.
Wow.
The grip of the grave. Jimena Barón, an Argentine star with more than 6 million Instagram fans, usually posts glimpses of her daily life as she travels, acts, and sings. But one day she posts a video on her Instagram story that is very out of character. The video is security footage that shows Jimena hanging out at her friend's house in Argentina. Something happens that Jimena says still gives her chills to this day.
Okay. Let's I think I saw something.
Happens that Jimena says still gives her chills to this day.
Did she get tapped on the shoulder? Yeah, it looks like her hair kind of moved. Yeah, you guys saw that? Like,
Jimena says she felt something forcibly touch her back.
Yeah, like her hair kind of moved a little bit in the back.
She jumps up and turns around, expecting someone to be there, perhaps playing a prank. There's no one. But did you see it? Well, probably not, because this video looks like it was shot with a potato. But after posting the video
pretty
to
bad
Instagram,
quality.
Jimena's worried fans pointed out that
Can
in
I
the
up
video,
this? Oh, it's already at 1080p. Yeah, like right there. That's kind of where I saw it. Yeah.
So they see two ghostly hands grabbing at her head and right shoulder.
Wow.
Jimena says that she is shocked and doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, you see him appear. You just see him appear.
The hands grabbing at her head and move on and try to know what the hands grabbing at her head.
Like look right here at this one on the right.
Jimena says
like right here.
that she is shocked and doesn't.
Like bam, they just appear. Originally I thought that was her hair moving, but I guess it's like a hand. That is insane, guys.
Doesn't know what to do other than to just move on and try to forget. Since then, Jimena has never posted anything more about the paranormal.
Wow.
Mimic. Melody Rose from Los Angeles, California is recording a TikTok video about perfume when something very strange happens.
Okay, if you're like me and you're looking for a new signature scent that like will have you needing to beat off men, pause, but you know what I mean, like you won't have to beat them away.
Now I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen because the ghost is probably like, what is this lady talking about?
let me rethink this. Basically, everybody will hunt you down and be like, what are you wearing? Because one time I had left the room and this chick followed me and she was like, even though you're no longer in the room, I can still smell you. What is that? Bitch, this. And I keep buying the Discovery sets. One, because they're cheaper. Two, because this brand has so many scents that I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know. I'm leaning towards the Arabian Tonka. I think that's how you say it.
An unidentified childlike voice can be heard saying, "Hey," and "Melody."
Went beat off, pause, but you know, that I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know.
Now, Melody doesn't...
That's kind of cool. Like, EVPs just kind of out in the open. It's always cool when you catch EVPs while somebody's talking, because it kind of debunks that they didn't hear it at that moment. So that's how I kind of feel like it's more legit. Because whenever I hear EVPs that are so loud, like people hear them and respond to them, it kind of makes me think, maybe they're playing it off. But you see no reaction from her. And a lot of people who watch ghost shows will see, like, most of the time, you don't even hear them. That's why it's so important to have it recording the whole time. Because you're going to hear these EVPs on the device rather than in person. And sometimes, like, if you're lucky, you'll get both. But it's very rare. So that's why I'm, like, thinking that this is really compelling evidence.
Hear this voice at all and is completely unaware of what she just captured. So she switches to another topic and records another video. But then she hears it.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah?
Damn. That's insane. That's great. So you hear the ghost say Melanie, and then it's Mel, like a nickname. That to me is really compelling. That the ghost is calling Melody different names now.
My bad. So I forgot. I didn't think about it. I'm home alone, and I thought someone called me, and I'm.
Yeah, it's very creepy.
Maybe it was my cat, and she sounds like a human sometimes.
That was you, right? Right?
Someone calls out Melody's name, loud enough that she actually answers back.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah?
Wow, that is such a immediate reaction. Like that's pretty surprising, guys.
But then Melody remembers something creepy. She's home alone. She immediately begins to freak out, and the voice calls her name again.
Melody.
Now, equally strange, a creepy hissing or breathing sound can be heard in the audio of her entire recording. So, after posting the video to TikTok, many viewers believe that Melody is dealing with a mimic, a type of entity that copies the voice of its target and their family in an attempt to take over their life.
That sounds a lot like a doppelganger or whatever it's called. The theory behind a doppelganger is pretty dark, actually. Basically, you never ever want to meet your doppelganger. Like, that's like the worst thing you can ever do. And it's the same concept as this, but slightly different. But if she's dealing with a mimic, that's not good either. That's like an entity that tries to like take over, pretty much. Pretty insane.
But others believe that it might simply just be a malfunctioning Amazon Alexa. But Melody says that she has no Alexa devices in her home.
Another thing, Alexa, I don't have an Alexa.
So is Melody in danger from a supernatural force? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scream. Sierra J. Casey, a concerned mother and TikTok user, has been noticing some very strange behavior from her daughter at their Texas home. One day, the toddler comes running out of her bedroom, terrified and refusing to go back. TikTok user Sierra is worried that something might have happened and checks the footage on her Ring nanny cam. What she discovers shocks her to her core.
If you work in IT, you need a tip.
Damn it.
With remote monitoring and management, remote access, help desk and ticketing.
Perfect timing.
The toddler stands in a room looking around and seemingly confused.
No
then
way.
A loud scream pierces the air, sending the little girl running for mommy.
The most compelling thing I can see in this video is, let me see if I can pause it on the right.
Then a loud scream pierces the air, sending the little...
Look at her eyes. You cannot debunk the fact that she is looking in the direction that the sound is coming from. Like, that part there creeps me out the most.
Little girl running for mommy.
Like, she looks up at that direction like there should be something there because it's so present in the room. That is very compelling.
Casey says her daughter claimed that a quote woman
poor
screamed
kid.
at her.
If I was that age, I don't even know if I would make it out. I would just start like crying.
But when she checked her room,
wow,
she found no one there. Even creepier, previous videos show the toddler being scared in her room before, seemingly staring at someone that we can't see. Now Sierra K.
Yeah, even he mentions it, that the girl is like staring off into the distance like there should be something there, but there isn't. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I'm always happy to see you guys. You guys are amazing.
Casey believes she might have caught a ghostly encounter on camera, but worried TikTok viewers warn her that it could be something worse. A hacker accessing her Ring camera. So is it a ghost
would be
caught on camera?
Yeah, that wouldn't be good either.
Even more terrifying. A real person watching and scaring a little girl in her bedroom. We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The old Bayless paper mill. While on a motorcycle road trip, Kenneth Statkin and his friend Justin
I love these kind of
explore
videos.
the ruins of Bayless Paper Mill in Austin, Pennsylvania.
Just like a side story. I love these kind of videos because there's one in specific that really points out to me about a bridge. And this is kind of like a Lady in White kind of story, where if you are on road trips and these long roads and you see like a woman dressed in all white, the worst thing that you can do is stop. And there's this one video of this person who actually stopped, and it was near a bridge. And he was trying to figure out like what he actually saw, because of course like it disappeared on him. But as soon as he got out of the car alarm started to go off, and he found fingerprints all around the car. And I think that's just so interesting, you know, how stuff like that happens all over the world. And everybody has the same story of seeing a woman in white, and that you shouldn't stop to get out of the car, you know? When you hear something like that, whether it be aliens or Bigfoot or, you know, something very paranormal, and everyone's talking about it all over the place, it's hard to say that that's fabricated, you know? Like, that's really compelling to me.
The paper mill was destroyed over 100 years ago when the nearby dam collapsed, sending a massive wall of water crashing down on the factory. 78 people lost their lives. Now, it should be noted that Kenneth and Justin are not YouTube paranormal investigators. They're not even urban explorers. They are just curious travelers passing through. So
that's something I would do.
Arrive in town,
if I found that, I'd just be walking everywhere.
The Bayless Mill is haunted by the victim's ghosts, and that he has even had a paranormal encounter himself.
That you definitely think that place is haunted?
Oh yeah, most definitely. The paper mill's haunted because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there and like something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat,
oh wow!
Like he caught it on camera and everything.
Kenneth and Justin arrive at the paper mill and begin exploring the decaying structure.
If something ran behind me at an abandoned place and I was by myself, I'm out. I'm not about to go chase it, you know.
Just as the sun is starting to set on their day, Kenneth and his friend find the mill's dark basement and head down to check it out.
Oh
and
no!
This is when things
never go down the basement.
A very creepy turn.
Oh come on! These ads.
Oh my goodness!
Let's rewind that just a little bit.
Exploring the decaying structure. Just as the sun is starting to set on their day, Kenneth and his friend find the mill's dark basement and head down to check it out. And this is when things take a very creepy turn.
Oh my goodness.
And let's go down there and see what's happening.
You want to go down there?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I don't think so. Don't go down there.
Little did we know the experience we would have would leave
Don't
chills
do it.
running down the back of our necks the rest of the night.
Well, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone on the beaver dam there. Good.
Holy shit.
See it
Oh
right
wow!
there?
What is it?
That is so unsafe. Like that building is gonna like collapse on them.
I don't see it. Oh, it is.
Oh god! Yeah, you see it, guys. You see it? There's like a bone right here. There's like a body, right? Kind of looks like a leg.
What the Holy smokes.
Oh no. To be fair, there could be a wolf or something in there, you know, like an animal. But you don't want to just go into a place like this and just start screaming. Nothing good comes from that.
What was that? Hello?
Mm.
Get the f out of there!
Was that a duck? Did you guys, was that like a duck?
Oh yeah. What was that? I have no idea.
The two explorers hear very bizarre sounds, and then a strange voice is heard from the darkness. It sounds very close by.
What was that?
Now, the first whimpering sounds could be explained away as simply the odd calls of some strange animal.
Yeah, like a beaver.
However,
or a
the
duck
last
or a
sound
bird.
is different.
You know?
It's much louder and almost sounds like someone or something calling for help.
Hello?
I don't think that said help.
So the question is, if this was an animal, why would it come closer to the sound of people instead of just running off? Well, what?
Because it could be territorial. You know, he just walked in and started shouting. If there is an animal that has a home there, I mean, it's gonna lash out or let its presence be known.
Whatever it is, Kenneth and Justin are freaked out, and they decide to just get out of there. So
I would
considering
too.
the mill's
I wouldn't
tragic
go back
history,
down
could
there.
it be that Kenneth accidentally captured the ghostly voice of one of the 78 people who passed away when the Austin Dam collapsed? You decide. The Haunted Hill House. The Hill.
I love this place so much. I hear so many good stories about this place.
Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the U.S.
Yeah,
The
it's a
home is owned by
crazy
Catherine
place
and
to
Edward
visit.
Estes, who allow guests to rent out the Hill House overnight so that they can have their own supernatural experience in the home. Visitors have reported hearing voices, being scratched and bitten, and some have even had things thrown at them. The owners say that most guests get so freaked out that they leave early and often don't even make it through the night. So one night, a group of friends rent out the Hill House just to have a little spooky fun. Now, none of the group are paranormal investigators. In fact, they're not even really believers in the supernatural at all. But that is about to change. One member of the group, Victoria, lays down on a bed and jokingly starts to taunt one of the spirits that is said to.
So you can just rent a room out and just like chill there for the night, like a hotel. That's pretty cool. I mean, they have places up here that do that. I don't think they, hopefully they don't advertise it as like a paranormal thing, because I guess that could rack up activity sometimes. I know the spirits that like to reside at certain locations. Where Hill House, I think something bad happened, like a murder. And they just want to relax and just be left alone. But if they advertise it as like a paranormal experience, there could be some consequences to that. So these people are probably going to pay that price by antagonizing the ghost.
Haunt the house. Needless to say, it did not go well.
Oh,
as you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall.
What the hell? I gotta see that again, guys.
It did not go well.
Damn. Just like that. Like you saw like she was looking at a direction, like she was like focusing on something, and it totally caught her off guard, and she just kind of looked the other direction and then just straight down off the bed.
As you can see,
that's
she was yanked off
crazy.
the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're gonna rewind that and we're gonna show you in regular screen.
Wow. What?
Something seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends watch in horror. The security camera in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet and the group.
You can tell that something grabbed her and just yanked her, because her head doesn't even move until like half of her like chest is sliding off the bed. You know, kind of like if you fell, you know, your legs kind of like come up from under you when you fall, if you trip. It's crazy. Like
group just makes a run for it.
You can't fake this.
Is so panicked that he drops his phone and doesn't even stop to pick it up.
Yeah, that'd be my first reaction too. I wouldn't stay.
It's around 3 in the morning and a guy named Drew wants to test out the supposedly paranormal activity for himself. He enters the same room and immediately begins to aggressively taunt the ghost.
See, they're asking for it at that point. If they're antagonizing the ghost, I'm just gonna say this: if they're trying to piss off the ghost, stuff is gonna happen. Like a lot of people think that it takes, you know, hours and hours and days to piss off a ghost, to get something stirred up, because they don't have the energy to react. You don't even have to say the sentence, and they know that you're trying to piss them off, and it'll happen right away. The supernatural works in mysterious ways. Like I went on a ghost tour last year, and they told the story about how some chick, she was antagonizing the ghost the entire ghost tour. Like she was calling them out and saying that it wasn't real, and she was trying to get a reaction out of them, but she wasn't saying it. She was thinking about it, and she was kind of like muttering under her breath, like certain things. And that's all it took. And by the end of the ghost tour, the last room they went to, she got choked out and they had to like call an ambulance. She had to leave the ghost tour to basically go to the hospital. And as soon as she left the building, she was fine. But she still went to get checked out because you never know. But nothing came up. She was fine. And she went back, obviously, to tell the guy that was touring, that held the ghost tour, that she was, it's her fault. She was thinking about antagonizing the ghost. She was kind of muttering stuff under her breath. She wasn't really yelling at the ghost or wasn't really doing anything physically, but she thought about it, and that was enough to make the ghost act on it, So you don't have to do much to antagonize a ghost. But these people doing this, they're going to get a big reaction out of doing something like this, like a big one.
He says that the spirit is a coward, and that if it really wants to attack someone, why doesn't it attack a man?
Same room.
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Before I can even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
All right, we're gonna push that.
I ran right through both of them.
Did you see he got pushed?
So, Drew gets his wish. He's violently shoved by something, and then he almost knocks down his two friends.
Yeah,
as
he almost
runs
fell
from the
back.
room. But it gets even weirder, because as Drew and his friends run out,
Oblivion.
something seems to yank the door closed behind them. And if you watch
Welcome to the
closely,
stream.
you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled.
Oh,
Now, since
hell
these
no.
creepy incidents, the Haunted Hill House has gotten national recognition online and through various news outlets. Sean Gigi,
Wow.
a news reporter for local TV station WFAA, goes to the Hill House to interview the owners, Catherine and Edward. But what he doesn't know is that he too is about to have a paranormal experience, all caught by his own news camera.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
In the middle of the interview, we heard something scratching. My microphone didn't pick it up very well, but I'm being completely honest when I tell you
Sky,
I
welcome.
heard it
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah, we talked about Phil in someone else's chat. That's how we met. Yeah, this guy, he looks freaked out. Look at him. He's like, he doesn't want any part in this. He knows something's going to happen.
And the creepy incidents at the Haunted Hill House just don't seem to stop. Because remember Victoria who got yanked off the bed by some unseen force? Well, a year after her first terrifying visit, Victoria returned to Hill House again. And this
She
time
returned?
something scratched her back so badly that her shirt was soaked in blood.
What the fuck? The ghost made her bleed. What? I've seen scratches before, like not physically, but I know some people, like for instance, I worked with somebody when I first moved down where I'm at right now, and he said there's a brick factory. He won't go anywhere near it. He went there once, and he said there's something down there, and it got to the point where people were either missing or the neighbors would just call the cops if they ever see anybody in there because they just don't want people to get hurt. And he went down there one time to just kind of see what's down there. And he came back with like scratches all over his body. And he didn't know if maybe he scraped against something because he's a pretty rough guy. Like he likes to get like messed up, if that makes any sense. Like he's rowdy. But no, he didn't do anything. He just went down there, like casually, and he came back with scratches, and he never went down there again. So, yeah, this stuff's real. Like, you don't want to mess with scratches.
So is the Hill House in Mineral Springs, Texas, one of the most haunted places on Earth? And would you stay overnight and taunt the spirits inside? Let me know down in the comments.
I would stay the night. I just wouldn't piss off the ghost. I don't think I can do that.
It follows. Memo and Patty, a couple who explore haunted places in Mexico, visit a cursed forest where a woman mysteriously vanished without a trace. Soon after this investigation, the couple begins to experience strange, unexplained events in their home.
It's a
that
skinwalker.
absolutely terrify the entire family.
I know Mexico's known for the skinwalkers.
No mames. No seas mamador. No seas mamón, güey. No, 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 no. Allá adentro no hay nadie, ¿eh? Se los juro que allá adentro no hay nadie, güey. El cuarto está completamente solo.
Oh my god. What was that? What's that?
Aquí estamos nosotros.
Did the door just open?
Sí, sí lo grabé. Checa, se va a ver. Se va a ver. Sí, sí lo grabé.
Mamo and Patty begin to worry that the spirit of the woman who disappeared in the woods might have followed them home, restless and unable to move on to the other side.
Another thing I'm gonna add to this is I'm sorry I'm pausing it so much because I have so many things I've seen and read about this kind of stuff. Is spirits, they know what you're thinking, like telepathically. And let's say you're obsessed with a ghost show, or you practice things at home, or you're just interested in it to an extent where you're obsessed with it. Spirits can pick up on that. They know if you're obsessed with something like the paranormal. And let's say you walk down the street, right? And you're at a cemetery or a place that has like a tragic event attached to it. If they feel like it, they will follow you if they feel that they're going to get noticed. And I think that's what's happening, is that this spirit that was in the woods saw this person and just wanted to like follow them to get their attention. Oh, it's okay, Nico. Welcome back. So I don't know the context of why these people have this ghost following them home, but it's got to be similar to that, how they're doing something outside of the camera, like being obsessed with like a paranormal show, or they have like a certain history with it.
The paranormal activity in the house becomes so intense that it even starts to wake them up at night.
Wow.
¿Quién eres y qué quieres? Espérate, espérate. Ten cuidado, te vas a caer. Ay, cabrón.
Hay que bajar, hay que bajar, hay que bajar.
Ay.
En nombre sea te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
That's something that you never want to do. You never, ever, ever want to order a ghost, because it never works out. I mean, you can show it dominance just by saying that you have no control over, you know, me, and you're not welcome here. This isn't your home. You can remind them that they do not belong there. But one thing you never want to do is you never want to order a ghost, because that's just asking for them to like latch out at you, you know?
Hola, madre.
The couple is horrified when they hear the voice of a sobbing woman coming from somewhere in their home.
Wow.
Memo checks everywhere, but there's no one there. Now, I should mention that Memo and Patty stream many of their paranormal encounters live on YouTube as they happen. They say that they want to prove that their experiences are real and absolutely terrifying.
See, I really do think that before all this happened, that maybe they were interested in the paranormal. And I think that's why this is happening, because maybe that spirit picked up that they would be interested in getting that attention, so that they would notice that spirit. So I had a feeling that this was going to happen. That's why the ghost followed them home.
So, cut to another night, and the family is woken up again by sounds coming from outside their bedroom. Memo immediately starts live streaming from his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Downright chilling in an ad. I'm chilled. Okay. Let's
prove
go
that
back
their
a little bit.
experiences are real and absolutely terrifying. So, cut to another night, and the family is woken up again by sounds coming from outside their bedroom. Memo immediately starts live streaming from his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Espérame aquí.
Yo te ordeno en nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo que te alejes, que te vayas. No tienes cabida en este hogar. No tienes cabida en nuestras vidas. En nombre de Jesucristo yo te expulso y te despojo de este lugar. Te despojo. Lárgate. Ser inmundo.
Live viewers watch in horror as a woman's face can be seen looking in through a window. But that window is on the house's second floor.
That's a window?
Memo is unaware of what has just happened. Then he finally reads through his live stream chat.
La ventana. ¿En esa?
What? That's
En la ventana, en
insane.
las escaleras. Esa. ¿Qué vieron ahí? Sí, ¿qué vieron? ¿Qué vieron?
¿Qué había?
¿Qué había? ¿Pero qué?
Ay, no.
No, no mamen, No, no manches, no. Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado y les voy a demostrar por qué.
Yeah, if he shows us the window to get more context, I don't know.
No, miren, ahí está la ventana, ¿sale? Jálale aquí, gato. Ay. Chéquense. ¿A dónde está la ventana?
Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah.
¿Ya vieron?
That's
O sea,
crazy,
son
guys. That window is like really high
aproximadamente
up. There's no way.
Como 4 o 5 metros a la ventana.
That is
Memo shows
freaky.
that it would have been impossible for anyone to look through the window on their second floor, as it's just way too high for anyone to reach.
Wow,
So
she's like
just
peeping
who
in too.
Or what is this? Memo and his wife don't know what they might have brought home from the haunted exploration of the woods. Is it a lost spirit looking for help, or something more sinister?
Wow.
A night at the museum. Unfortunately, the source of this next creepy video is unknown. The video shows security guards at a museum somewhere in Kazakhstan watching the CCTV camera at 7:30 at
I wonder
night.
where that is.
The guard spots something absolutely unnerving.
There's a person there. There's an actual person there. Like, look. Like, there's like an outline of like a dress right here, and there's 2 legs. There's like a person right there. Whoa. Yeah, you can see the legs right there.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a nurse, doesn't it? Like a nurse outfit, almost.
Храм жабық тұр, иә. Сіз шынап қот жасап жауап көрдіңіз. Қайта сізге көрінбепті жаңа. Көрінгенде сіздің есіңіз шығады. Бұны көрдіңіз бе? Елес жүр ғой, елес, призрак.
Whoa, you can almost see the hair too. Like, I don't know if that's maybe a hat, but you can see like the hair on the figure. Yeah, this is like a maid or a nurse.
A pale figure that appears to be wearing a white gown is curiously walking among the museum exhibits. The guards have no explanation for what they are seeing. They believe the mysterious figure is a ghost. But without a reliable source for information, we'll never know exactly what happened here. So is this a genuine paranormal encounter? As always, I leave that up to you to decide.
Are you a
I think we have like 2 more videos. Yeah, I see a body too.
If you currently have 0.
The Window Watcher. Popular urban explorer Colin from the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer is traveling through France when he finds the perfect abandoned house to explore. The 2-story house has been abandoned for years, and it seems that the former owner has left almost everything behind.
I love those kind of channels where they go to abandoned places.
As he carefully walks through the house to discover its secrets. He takes photos and videos for his social media and eventually leaves, satisfied that he has documented everything of note inside.
A little bit of a side story too is one of the most haunted places around me. I'm not going to say where it is, but it's a mansion, an entire mansion of just the most divine things in it, you know, like fancy glasses and tableware and chairs and furniture. Like, this person was rich, right? And the story behind that mansion is that something happened in that mansion that made the owner of the mansion and their entire family just leave. They left in such a hurry. They left their dinner on their table. Like, they made dinner. They had everything like laid out. Like, they had books like half on the table read. They had like what was it, like tea or something just sitting out. And they just left. They never came back. And nobody knows where this family went. You know, they weren't murdered. They weren't, you know, sought after. And the paranormal show Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, my bad. They went there, and there's like a book, like a family album book that's in a casing inside the house, like in the living room. And they found out that that book is the center of all the paranormal activity in that house. So they believe that that house was so haunted that something terrified that family to make them leave. And I think this guy, what he's doing is he's going to abandoned places that look like they just kind of been left by whoever, you know, left the premise. And in some cases, people do that when activity is so bad that they just can't stay. Like, they just run out. They leave everything behind. And I think that's what he's going to witness, is something happening in a house that has like everything in it that was just left the way it was.
The house. But it isn't until he looks back at the footage later that he discovers that he had missed something while filming the outro for his video. Something very spooky.
Right, guys, well, that is it for today's video. Hope you...
Oh, did you guys see that? Right here. I was looking at that window in the last frame here. I knew it was going to be there.
It isn't until he looks back at the footage later that he discovers that he had missed something while filming the outro for his video. Something very spooky.
Yeah, like I can kind of see something right here. You guys probably can't see it, but on my screen, it almost looks like a figure or something behind there, you know? But then when this happens, like the fact that it happens in the same place I was looking at,
that is it for today's
is
video.
insane.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is the _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I've got all the pictures on Facebook, 10 of us on Instagram, and I'll see you on next week's video.
Someone can be seen peeking out the window from behind a curtain. Now, I have carefully watched Colin's entire
like in the last frame, it looked like a face behind the window, and then he has that outro to his video, and then you just see the curtain move. It's so weird.
And there is absolutely no sign of anyone inside that house. From the moment Colin enters, no sound of movement can be heard. The only noise is from Colin himself as he wanders around the house.
Wow.
Even creepier, this is not the only strange thing that he captures on video during this visit. After he posts the video to YouTube, one of Colin's sharp-eyed viewers spots something truly bizarre.
So we'll start with this one first because this one looks like it's got a lot of stuff inside, and it has. I've got some more photographs here, look. The ceiling is completely covered in mold.
What's with that shadow on the roof?
Bit of condensation up in the corner again.
Could just be me.
It's the cupboard completely filled with clothes still. Wow. Absolutely amazing.
I don't think I see anything.
Look at that, it looks as if something's been climbing in. Oh God. I mean, in the bag just hit my leg. I thought someone tapped my leg. It looks as if something's been climbing in here and sleeping in here, maybe.
Did you see it?
Was there a shoe under that curtain? I think I saw a shoe under that curtain right there. Like right here. You guys see a leg right here? Like somebody like standing under that curtain. Yeah, there's two shoes right here, guys. I think I see it.
Mirror in a bedroom. A pair of feet can be seen standing underneath the window curtain.
Yeah.
Almost as if someone is hiding behind the curtain. But when Colin pans the camera back towards the curtains, the mysterious feet are gone.
Wow, that's crazy.
If we look back at the footage from a couple of minutes before, there were no feet there when Colin entered the bedroom.
Yeah, you can't fake
the Urban
that.
Explorer
The curtain
accidentally
never
captured
moved.
not one but two paranormal events on camera? Let me know. You can watch this entire exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. Night Watch.
Okay, here's number one, guys.
A security guard working at a factory in Mexico is confused when he meets a new employee that no one, not even his boss, has told him about. The next day, he complains to a coworker about the odd conversation he had, only to be told that there is no new employee. When they check the building's security footage, they are shocked.
Is he yelling at somebody? What is he doing? What? Is he having a conversation with somebody?
It's clear in the footage that the guard has a full-on conversation with no one. He pulls out the chair next to him and waves for whoever he's talking to come sit down. And that's not all.
I saw it. I saw it. It was okay. So look right here, guys. I don't know if I can rewind it. Look right here.
And that's not
right here. You see like a little shadow or a silhouette of a shadow figure just walking that direction where he's pulling the chair.
Not all, because
wow, that's quick. That's quick too.
To come
look,
sit down.
It's
and that's not
it's right here. And then watch how fast it just appears by that chair.
All because
boom, already there. As soon as he looks, he's looking this way, right? He's thinking that the person is already standing over here still. But the figure is moving so fast that it was in that direction and it just appeared by that chair as he looks away. And you can see by the expression when he turns his head that he notices how fast that figure already moved. That's why he's so surprised.
Did you see it? Right as the guard pulls out the chair, a dark figure with arms and legs seems to move past him and then disappear into thin air. Many believe that the security guard was talking to the ghost of an old employee who might have passed away at the factory. Maybe even someone who had a fatal accident on their first day of work. But is this a real ghost caught on camera or not?
It's got to be, because he saw it enough to interact
Thanks
with it.
so much for watching. Maybe watch one of these videos.
All right. Let me check the time. Okay, we'll watch one more. And then we'll go on a break.
Late one night in Mexico City, a concerned woman calls the local police saying that she hears strange, unexplained noises coming from her son's apartment just above her. The problem is, her son is out of town and the apartment should be empty. The police quickly arrive on the scene, but they don't find anyone inside. No robber, no trespasser. However, the officers do hear strange noises like banging and the low murmur of voices. They are concerned that someone might be hiding inside the residence. So, the officers radio headquarters and ask that a nearby public CCTV camera be focused on the windows of the upstairs apartment. What the camera captures is downright chilling.
Oh, wow. You guys see that? A figure right here. There's 3 of them. There's one right here. There's one right here. And then there's that one that moved away.
The CCTV camera captures the ghostly figures of 3 children looking out the window.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them, right? Yeah.
The apartment building's longtime security guard claims that every 10 years this same strange phenomenon happens, and no one knows how or why. He says that no children have ever lived in that apartment, so he has no idea who or what this might be. To this day, the footage remains a mystery.
The fact that when that one figure like turns around really quick, let's see if I can get it.
To this day, the footage remains a mystery.
Like right there, you look at their hand, right? And it just looks so solid. Like the reflections, like usually like on older cameras, they don't pick up lighting very well. It's either very light or very dark. And the fact that that figure turns around and you see that their hand is completely dark and solid just makes me like think that it's not a reflection at all. It's physically there. Just light isn't bouncing off of the actual figure. That's just crazy to me.
Wood. It's a dark and rainy day when a teenager and his 2 younger sisters set out to explore the haunted Wisman's Wood in Devon, England. Local legend says that the haunted forest was once considered sacred ground by the ancient Druids, and that any hiker should stay away from the woods at night or during bad weather. The 3 siblings have been walking for about an hour when the older brother decides to make a short video complaining about the rain. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Wow.
Walking for like an hour now. It is f***ing it down. These 2 are doing my head in. It's getting dark.
Oh shit, you guys saw that right there? I just saw somebody was running in the background. They look like they were either climbing or running.
I have no idea where the dog is.
What was that?
Did you see it?
Oh, it was
a dark,
peeking.
eerie figure seems to be staring at them before quickly disappearing out of sight. The video was posted to YouTube by a friend of the family who believes they might have caught some sort of paranormal sighting in Wisman's Wood.
Doing my head in. It's getting dark.
And a lot of cool things about woods that a lot of people don't know about. I think every single forest is haunted to an extent, especially if it's like older. Like this one, you can see how like the moss is really weird. Okay, you can leave a forest by itself for like 1,000 years and moss will completely take it over and restore it. And seeing the fact that I see moss all over the place makes me think that this place has been untouched for at least like 500 years, maybe. So whatever this shadow figure is, it has to be ancient, you know? Because this place looks like it's been around for so long and hasn't been touched. And it's got to be haunted. So of course he's going to catch something crazy in it.
I have no idea where the dog is. What?
And a happy new year. TikTok user Sav is celebrating New Year's Eve with her mother when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Another ad. Lovely.
Alright. Ready? Wait, let's make sure we're moving. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Straight up. Oh. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! I can get it. Twist it.
What's going on with that ceiling?
Happy New Year's! Happy New Year!
Oh, that's part of the title.
That has not worked! Hold on! Okay. No, it worked, but we just haven't... That has not... I've twisted it! That has not worked! That's my dad's snow globe. Like, we designated that to, like, be my dad.
That's insane.
Oh my god. What the?
That is so emotional.
Sav's father passed away nearly a year and a half ago, and the family displays his snow globe to remember him. As Sav says that the puppy in the globe actually looks a lot like her dad. However, the snow globe hasn't worked for a long time. But just as Sav and her mother pop confetti to celebrate the new year, the globe inexplicably starts playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, beginning right at the part of the song that contains the line, "And a Happy New Year."
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! That has not worked!
Wow. That's a real...
Sav believes that it was a sign from her father.
That's like a real reaction and everything.
And he's still
That's
watching
crazy.
over them. The Watcher in the Woods. A guy named Ryan
Oh,
lives
no.
with his mom
Another-
and little sister
another
out in the
paranormal
remote woods
capture
of
in
the
the woods.
Ouachita Mountains in Oklahoma. One day at around 5 p.m., Ryan is outside shoving a Christmas tree into the trunk of his car, as you do, when his security camera captures something truly unnerving.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Wow.
Someone or something seems to walk through the woods towards Ryan, then bend over and just kind of disappear into thin air.
That's so
Ryan says that
interesting because he
or
didn't
hear
see it
anyone
or
at the time.
hear it, you
And
know?
after viewing the footage, the family is concerned that a stranger might have been trespassing on their land.
Yeah, but that's easily debunked because look how many leaves and twigs and grass there is everywhere. If somebody was walking at least that fast, right behind him, he would have heard him. But the fact that he didn't acknowledge anybody around, to be fair, he could have had headphones on, you know. But the fact that it happened so fast, he would have noticed. So I don't think it's a person. I think that's real.
But obviously they can't explain how this person could have just disappeared. So is this something paranormal
Yeah, that
caught
too.
on camera?
It's
Or
not
is it
like,
something
you know,
even
he jumped
scarier?
off screen, he just
A stranger hiding in
disappeared.
the remote woods near a family's home.
Another ad break.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Not out of the woods. Belgian urban explorer and vlogger Siaz sets out on a trip to a large abandoned campsite in Belgium with 3 of his friends. The group arrives at the campsite after dark and begins exploring. Now, Siaz has visited the same abandoned campgrounds 3 times, but as the group walks down a dark wooded path, he spots something that wasn't there before.
The fact that they're doing this at nighttime.
Ingang, de poort. Privaat, dit is in plaats van gebed, gelief onze ruimte respecteren. Gebed. En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond. Ik ben hier heel lang geleden eens geweest en stond hier vol met bungalows, met campings, met caravans, mobile homes, midden in het bos, allemaal verspreid, super vet. En ineens is hier een waakhond. Maar dat is gewoon tak. Ja, dat hebben ze hier gewoon zelf gemaakt. Kijk, dat is dat is hier gewoon een kinderkamp of een hippie camping of zo geworden. Hallo?
Maybe they see something?
Ik hoor van alles.
Oh, they heard something. Okay.
Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh, maat. Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
So the guys are a little creeped out by the makeshift signs and barrier. They decide to just play it safe and walk away, taking an official public path back through the woods. But it turns out that they are not safe at all, because things are about to take a terrifying turn.
We zijn iets verder gewandeld en dit blijkt, ja, gewoon een wandelpad te zijn. Dus hier kunnen wij wandelen. Wat rijdt hier? Autobanden. Autobanden?
Car tires.
What the Dat is er niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld. Hier wordt letterlijk
Could you imagine?
Dit is heel Hallo?
Could you imagine how terrifying that would be, just being in the woods? Just hearing somebody screaming like that and just not knowing what's going on. Like, for all I know, that could be a banshee, but still, like, even if it's not, that's pretty scary.
Hallo? Hallo? What the
Oh. Was that a person?
Hey.
Hold up.
Hallo?
YouTube being YouTube, I guess. That's a person in like a robe, isn't it?
Hallo? Oh.
Yeah, like you see like the robe right here? They got the 2 legs. You can even see the shoes. And they're holding a light. I don't know what's in their hand. It looks like a little stick or something. It's kind of long. It's not a knife. It looks a bit longer than a knife. Yeah, see? Well, it could be a knife. I don't know. But this thing has like no hair. Or if it does, I don't see it. It's just missing. And their legs are kind of weird too. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's kind of... I'd be scared too. I mean, even if that's not a ghost, I'd be out. I wouldn't mess with that. I would be out. I probably wouldn't look back. No, I would say this. It doesn't look paranormal at all. The whole screaming in the woods and then somebody like comes out.
Are like something right out of a horror movie as Siaz and his friends hear loud screaming coming from somewhere in the dark woods. Then a tall woman dressed in a white robe and wearing white face paint comes lumbering out of the forest.
It's white face paint.
She charges at the group and they make a run for it. Siaz gets separated from his friends and hides in the dark woods.
Oh my god. Even if that's not paranormal, that is terrifying.
CS hears loud noises coming from the direction of his car, and he's worried that there might be more than one person out searching for them in the woods. He decides to just hide in the darkness until the police arrive.
Ja, ik ben het. Ja, is goed. Ja. Ja.
Moet even uw jas open doen. Jas open doen, ja. Goed, omdraaien. Uw jas open. Jas omhoog.
Omhoog?
Ja, kijken dat je niks op staat hebt. Goed, denk je mee dat je even fouilleren.
Ja, is goed. Doe maar hoor. Dat is die, dat is die. Dat is die, dat is die, dat is die.
Wow.
Jij ook blijven.
Blijf staan!
Ready?
Wait, hold up. Was that the lady? Was that the, Did they get the lady? Yeah, she's right there. And there's the thing in her hand. She's right there. So is she gonna get arrested? Is that what this is about?
Ready? Hoeveel? Ja, dat is eraf gedaan. Ja, die is er vanaf getrokken.
So that is an actual person then. That's not. Yeah, this isn't paranormal. These are real police guys. This isn't like a setup or anything. Maybe the kid's like, for all I know, like she could be in on it. But the police situation and what's going on right here is legit. I can at least say that.
Beetje respect hebben om te krijgen, ja?
Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee,
dat gaan we niet. Mevrouw? Nee, dat gaan we niet doen.
Oh.
Nee,
shit.
Nu is gedaan. Nu is gedaan, ja? Pak die land.
They are...
Ik weet niet of ik nog wil rijden eigenlijk. Moet ik rijden? Ik tril. Dit is niet normaal.
Now, even though the woman charged at the guys with a hatchet, even though she ripped the license plate off Sia's car, and even though she's uncooperative with police, no arrest is made and the woman is let go with a warning. Which
Hold up.
makes me...
She chased him with a hatchet and she got off with like a warning. Not even the night in jail, just a warning. Like, what if the police didn't show up? I don't know. I'm so confused.
Wonder if they have laws in Belgium. Because what?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense.
This whole crazy story got picked up by Belgium National News.
De Hasseltse vlogger Sias heeft afgelopen donderdag de schrik van zijn leven beleefd.
It turns out that the 42-year-old woman has been living at the old campsite illegally, and local authorities have been trying to build a case to have her removed. Nearby residents say that they don't feel safe walking in or even near the woods. You can watch the entire video of this creepy experience over on CS's YouTube channel.
This isn't even paranormal. Why is that on the
Reddit
list?
user Last Mammoth 895 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is away at work. His home security camera records as his dogs Frank and Mac are resting in the living room. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Is that a whisper? Oh.
Dogs Frank and Mac suddenly get spooked by something and a closet door opens by itself. When Reddit user Last Mammoth 895 looks back at the security footage, he makes a chilling discovery. Just before the closet door opens, an unexplained voice seems to whisper, "Hiya."
I don't know about this one, guys. Look at the reaction to the dogs. No reaction, right? And every other paranormal video I've seen with animals, like if that was heard, the dogs would instantly just be up, you know, like they would be attentive to what's going on. Yeah, like you can even see it in the paw there that that dog was sleeping, probably. And it just jolts up when the latch of that door opens. And they heard that. I don't think they heard the whisper, but they heard the door.
Last Mammoth 895 says that he has always been skeptical of the supernatural, but he has no explanation for what happened here. So what do you think? Is this something paranormal, or is it just some dogs randomly freaking out and some strange noise that sounds like a whisper? You decide.
Yeah, see, I don't know about that one, guys. I'm gonna debunk that one as fake until I see further story to it.
Hide and seek. In this next creepy video, a babysitter is looking after a 5-year-old girl while her mother is traveling out of town. Everything seems to be going well, until the little girl tells the babysitter a very strange secret about her favorite doll.
What you doing over there? Nice. What was it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
That doll? This doll?
Yeah.
You said it moves? Like you move it, or what? When does it move?
When I play hide and seek with her.
When you play hide and seek?
Yeah.
My question is what if he's babysitting? Why is he recording? Like that's just kind of weird.
The 5-year-old claims that the doll actually moves on its own when she plays hide and seek with it. The babysitter is a bit creeped out, but his morbid curiosity gets the better of him, and he decides to test the doll himself.
I'm kind of more creeped out that the babysitter is on his phone recording.
We're playing hide and seek.
I don't know about this one, guys.
Oh my god. Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Now, the doll doesn't move, but the family dog Sadie gives him a good jump scare nonetheless.
That would have scared me too. Holy
the dog's
crap.
playful demeanor soon changes, and she begins to behave very strangely.
The dog has been...
See, that's the kind of reaction I was looking for in the last video. Was when that sound, the whisper sound appeared, the animals are going to hear it. I mean, we're not, but they are. And the fact that they were still like asleep doing their own thing, not moving, it just kind of makes me feel like that video was fake. But this one might be real because the dog is actually growling.
Staring at the doll.
He does not like that doll.
Cut to later that same night. The 5-year-old girl is now fast asleep in bed upstairs, and the babysitter is watching TV on the couch. He suddenly hears something that sends a chill down his spine.
Is that a toy?
Yo.
A toy is playing music from the other room, and when the babysitter walks over to check it out, he is shocked to see the doll move by itself. Now, unfortunately, as usual these days, these videos were posted to TikTok without a source, so I have no idea what happened next. The story
Yeah,
of the
I don't know about
creepy
this
doll
one too,
remains
guys.
a mystery.
I don't know.
Caught on
It's
trail
creepy,
cam.
but it's
and now for something
hard to
a bit
say if
different,
it's
as in
legit.
this next video, something very strange is captured on a remote trail camera.
Oh, I love trail camera videos. They always find cool stuff. Don't they? It looks like a weird looking deer, doesn't it? But the waist part doesn't look right. When I'm looking at this right here, you have to kind of imagine it being bipedal. So like this would be like, I don't know, like that tall. And that's taller than the average human being, right? So whatever this creature is, it's not human because it'd be taller than human. But the way it's moving, I don't know.
A humanoid figure on all fours can be seen slowly moving through the woods in the dark of night. What makes the footage so unsettling is just how thin and pale the figure appears to be, and when it looks at the camera, glowing eyes. So is this a creature caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Old Ritz
It's
Theater.
compelling, but I don't
Paranormal
know.
investigator Steve Cutter reached out to us about his recent investigations with Broken Wings Paranormal at the Ritz Theater in Tooele, Utah. The
Oh,
movie
nice.
house opened in 1939. And
I've
is
heard
said to
about the
be
Ritz
extremely haunted.
Theater.
Steve believes that the group may have caught evidence of paranormal activity inside the theater.
Just as we begin our portal session, you can clearly see we are all in the room. LaDawn is sitting in the back of the theater. Watch the doorway on the right side in the back of the theater. You will see an apparition walk towards the bathrooms. And then just a few seconds later, you see the same apparition.
Is that a guy right there? I see something right here, but who's that? Let's rewind for a minute.
See, we are all in the room. LaDawn is
Okay, so I missed that. There was
sitting
someone in the back
of the
row.
theater. Watch the doorway on the right side in the back of the theater. You will see an apparition walk towards the bathrooms. And then just a few seconds later, you see the same apparition walk back. This cannot be a person because as you can see in
There's
this
an
still,
orb on
a
the right
person
side.
has full features even in the back of the theater. Amazingly enough, this was captured on both of the DVR cameras.
Wow.
Oh man. There you go.
He
An
walks
unidentified
one
figure can be
direction
seen
and then
walking
back.
and forth in the hallway at the back of the theater. But that's not the only strange thing that the group captures on camera. Broken Wings paranormal investigator Erica has a very creepy experience in the theater's projection room.
You need to answer us.
I've told the best boy.
Who's the best?
Oh my God, something just stroked my God ear.
Are you sure you didn't hit that extension cord?
No.
Erica's hair moves by itself, almost
Yeah,
as
you
if
kinda
touched
see it
by
move.
something we can't see.
Wow.
Later, the Broken Wings paranormal group join together in the theater as they try to contact any spirits that might inhabit the old auditorium. That's when a static camera captures another truly bizarre event.
You want to tell me your name? Suzanne. I feel things starting to come into...
So for those of you who don't know, he's wearing a blindfold right now to kind of heighten his hearing senses, because a lot of paranormal people, they think that if you take away one of your senses, it'll heighten your other senses. Oh, thanks, Nico. So a lot of times when they do EVP sessions or recording, you'll have one person, which is probably, them, they'll watch what's going on around them, but you'll have the person talking in a blindfold because they want to be able to hear what's going on, even though they're already recording what's going on. Because sometimes, like I said before, you won't hear these EVPs in person. Like, it's very rare to hear an EVP and catch it, unless it's like a bang sound, like a knocking or something.
The theater, almost like a show is about to start and there's stuff like starting to shuffle into the theater. It might be residual, but it feels like there's stuff starting to come down the aisles and fill into the seats.
Wow.
Especially on this side right here on the right.
Over here? Maybe they're here to watch Brad.
Another unidentified figure can be seen slowly walking through the aisle towards the investigators before it simply disappears into thin air.
That's weird.
So with all these creepy captures, could it be that the Ritz Theater is truly haunted? Let me know what you think.
That does look like a shadow figure,
investigation
doesn't it?
and many more over on the YouTube channel, Broken Wings Paranormal. The Dark Before Dawn.
Okay, guys,
It's
number
5:20
one.
in the morning when Nuke's Top 5 viewer Paul Lynch leaves his home in North Hampshire, England to go to work. But as he heads out the door, this happens.
Oh. Thank you for the hearts. Oop.
Someone nearby can be heard casually saying, "Morning,
Oh.
mate." But there's no one there. Now, Paul automatically responds to the
Okay, I
mysterious
hydrated.
nearby greeting, but he's confused when he looks around and sees no one.
I would
No
be scared
neighbors, no
too.
strangers
I'm just
walking their
trying to
dog,
like
just
unlock
no
my
one.
door and
Paul
someone's
and his
just like
family have had some
saying good
paranormal
morning to me
experiences
and
in
I
the
can't see
past
where they're
and
at.
wonder if they accidentally captured a ghostly voice on their doorbell camera. But what do you think?
How is this number one though?
Thanks for watching. If you haven't,
Like, to be fair, the other stuff that we saw was pretty interesting, but that last one, like, I don't know, guys. So when we come back from our break, we're gonna watch the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the whole year. So these are gonna be like the final big ones, and the rest of the videos, except for this one, are going to be the biggest videos of the year. So these are going to be like actually legitimate like catches. So we're going to take like a 5 to 6 minute break, and we're going to do like another 2 to 3 hours of video watching. So yeah, guys, just kind of, chill, and we'll be back in like 5 or 6 minutes.